Hey everybody, haven't been on here in a while talking about comics, so I thought I'd jump back on and, I don't know, talk about some comics. It's what I like to do. Anyways, so I have a confession to make. I have not been to my local comic shop to pick up my books this week. I know I'm a slacker, I'm a bad customer, but it's just as well because I haven't finished all the books I picked up last week yet. But that brings us to what I just finished reading, Hawkman #2. This is an excellent comic. It carries over the threads from issue 1, and it's great. I can't say enough about how good this book is. Like I said, it picks up where we left off, except for it starts off with a flashback to Hawkman in a previous life where he's Khufu. I think it is Khufu. He's talking about when he was an Egyptian pharaoh, and he talks about all the other previous lives he's lived. Or what does it say here? But the memories are incomplete. The more distant I am from my life, the less I seem to remember. The only constant I recall is the winged figure. So it goes through all these different lives he's lived. But we catch up with Carter Hall now, picking up the threads from the previous issue where he's trying to answer the questions about his missing past. He wants to try to piece things together because he knows something's coming and he needs to be ready for it. So he goes to the museum where there's a Khufu exhibit. Right here, it is the British Museum. So he's still in London where he was at the end of the last issue. And he's checking out the museum, and when the professor leaves, suddenly, something strange happens, and he finds himself actually in the past. Look at that. Beautiful splash page by Brian Hitch. That is amazing. So, like he says, he finds himself in the past where he comes face to face with his former self. There's another great, look at that splash page. That is awesome. He's actually fighting his former self. And in the past, hey, Superman. In the past, something happens. Let's see. Oh, man, this is a great fight. Look at this. Brian Hitch is killing it with this fight. This is incredible. And again, they're in the air. So it doesn't have, he has to draw the whole bodies, and they're not on a flat plane. This is great comics right here. So anyway, something happens, and a clue is revealed that sends Carter onto the next part of his quest to the past. I'm going to stop it here. I don't want to reveal too much about what happens next. I don't want to spoil the book because you should get out there. If you haven't read Hawkman 1, get it, and then pick up Hawkman 2. It is a great series. This is good comics right here. This is what you want from a comic. This is classic comic storytelling. It's exciting. It's full of adventure. Well worth checking out. I highly recommend it. This is such a well-written book, and the art matches. I mean, look at, again, these pages are incredible, and it's classic comic art. I mean, look at that. That is gorgeous. So again, this team of Vendetti and Hitch, they're a perfect match. I mean, if they stick with this style just for a while and become, they could become the next power team in comics. They're really that good. It's amazing. I just can't recommend it enough. The detail, the artwork, and again, the storytelling. It's so gosh darn well done. I'm repeating myself now because I can't stress enough how much I love this series. I'm not a DC Comics guy. I haven't really been, actually I'm not even a superhero comics guy. I don't read Marvel or DC that much at all. But I picked up issue 1, loved it. Issue 2 is just as good and well worth the money. I am so looking forward to issue 3 when it comes out. I hope you liked it too. If you're watching this video, leave a comment. Let me know if you're reading Hawkman or recommend something else I should read. I will say next up I'm going to take a look at I'm going to review this book. It's Fantastic Four number 253, and I do this series called Tales from the Discount Bin, where I read books I picked up out of discount bins. Fantastic Four 253, I read it. It's great. Can't wait to talk about it. But then I still cannot recommend Hawkman enough. And with that being said, if you are watching this on YouTube, please like the video. Please hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified when we put up a video. Because we don't just do comic book reviews. We have all kinds of other stuff going on our YouTube channel. So, and again, speaking of other stuff going on, PalmCon's coming. PalmCon.net is the website for PalmCon. It's the PalmCon Comic-Con Cruise, October 12th through the 14th. If you want to find out more information, go to the website, PalmCon.net, like I said before, and you can book your cabin there, or you can also book your cabin by calling 1-800-293-3832. You can book your cabin with an agent, and if you do it that way, you don't have to pay for it all up front. You can pay part now and part later. So yeah, there's that. Like I said, looking forward to issue 3 of Hawkman coming soon. Can't wait to read it. Like I said, please leave a comment below if you liked it. And that's about it. Until next time, hey, stay cosmic.